So we all know that taxes is just illegal money laundering that the IRS and the government have made legal. So now I'll see if you haven't done your taxes, currently tax season, that they want you to report any transactions over $600 on Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal to the IRS when you do your taxes. If this isn't a crock of shit, I don't know what the fuck is. Okay, so let's read this article. This is from the Newsbreak app to DC News Now. Do I have to pay taxes on my Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal transactions? How the IRS treats such payments as Venmo or Cash App has been anything but straightforward in recent years. And there's a typo. They forgot to put the space in between straight and forward. And some taxpayers may be wondering what they need to declare in 2024. For most people, how they use the app will be the determinant factor. In short, if you receive business income through an app, then report it to the IRS. But taxpayers shouldn't expect a $1099K and a friend reimburse them for dinner or even a $2,000 for a Taylor Swift ticket last summer. Tax attorney Adam Brewer of AB Tax Law told Nexstar. For the many small business owners and side hustlers who use payment apps as part of their livelihood, however, the answer is a bit more complicated. Of course it fucking is when it comes to the government. Some payment apps were bracing for the IRS to roll out the new rules mandating the sales of goods or services over $600 would have to be reported to the IRS using the Form 1099-K. Then in late 2023, the IRS announced that the $600 rule would be delayed, leaving the old threshold of at least 200 transactions worth more than $20,000 when taxpayers filed in 2024. The IRS said that the move was made to reduce the confusion, or maybe it was the move made because you guys face a lot of backlash on that bullshit rule. At the state level, reporting thresholds can be substantially lower. According to Venmo, obviously Maryland is $600 or greater, Massachusetts $600 or greater, Vermont $600 or greater, Virginia $600 or greater, Illinois $1,000 and 4+ separate transactions. For the tax year 2024, the IRS will transition to a threshold of $5,000 with the $600 limit going into effect the following year, meaning that business transactions that surpass $600 will trigger the 1099-K form, which Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and others will create. Unfortunately, paying taxes on payment apps' business incomes isn't tied solely to the 1099-K form. Now, if what you have seen in recent years hasn't given you any evidence of how fucked up and disgusting the USA has been recently, especially to its own residents, to its own hardworking 9-to-5 people, and to its own small business owners, then nothing will. Every single week, every single year, as people's money becomes extremely thin to the point where it becomes invisible, while people's tax money, hard-earned tax money that shouldn't have been even taken out of their paycheck in the first place, is being sent to Ukraine, is being sent to Israel, is being sent to politicians' pockets and being used on nonsense bullshit crap. We have a record high homeless rate here, record high people paying for childcare, record high mortgage rates, record high rent crisis, record high grocery bills, record high bills in general. While the United States continues to inflate prices of every single thing for its people to consume, they want to take more and give you less. Hell, they're giving you nothing. They're giving you absolutely nothing in return, and they want you to suffer. This is a prepaid plan. There is nothing that people can say or convince me, say, well, it's going to get better over time. There is no evidence to support this fact. This is a systematic destruction. There is no reason why billions upon billions of dollars are going to fucking Ukraine, taxpayer dollars. Meanwhile, if the Congress decided to pass, say, a $19 billion bill, that would completely eliminate homelessness. But no, Biden and his crooked administration decides to send all of our hard-earned taxpayer dollars to Zelensky and Ukraine. He decides to fund genocide over in Israel and the Palestinians with that issue going on. He decides to use it on nonsense bullshit crap. Hell, people can't even get universal fucking health care. You have old people who have to go back into the workforce into their later 60s and early 70s. Those people don't want to be working, but they have no choice. They're working these minimum wage jobs, but they're only doing it because the benefits are good. So why in the fuck is this country continuously to purposely savage its own people? Meanwhile, they're letting illegal immigrants willingly cross the border and giving them $2,000, if not more. For what? Of our hard-earned money. What a disgrace. What a despicable country that this has become. And what are we going to do about to fix this? Because I feel like we need to have some January 6th type of uproar, because enough's enough. People have been getting fucked in the ass for way too long. Taxes need to go. People should not be paying a penny to the fucking IRS. They illegally take money before you receive a dime for your hard-earned work. When the fuck is that right? When the fuck has that even become legal? And the more that you work, the harder you work, the more you make, the more they take. Huh? It should be the more I work, the harder I work, the more I make. But they use reverse psychology on that. You see, I've never understood how this was okay, and it's only getting worse and worse and worse, to the point where now people are gonna have nothing left. A savings ain't gonna matter. People's 401k ain't gonna matter. People's investments ain't gonna matter, because they're just gonna continue to jack up the prices. They're gonna continue to take more tax money out of your paycheck, and they're gonna continue to demand you pay more taxes. The IRS was like, oh, we don't know where billions upon billions of dollars go, but they will be the first ones to send you a letter in the mail if you're missing $5 fucking that you owe them. A lot of people should not be paying the IRS tax money when they file their taxes. If you owe, don't pay that shit. Don't pay that shit. There needs to be a mass uproar, because, guys, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We're getting visibly fucked by the government that does nothing to help its people, and they were put in power to help us, and they ain't doing a goddamn thing about it. Let me know what you guys think about this whole Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, $600 bullshit transaction rule that the IRS created, but they're giving billions of dollars to other foreign countries. Let me know if you guys disagree, agree with my opinion. Leave your comment down below, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will catch you guys later.